Hi, 30 Dayers. Welcome back to 30 Days, 15 Minutes for the Entrepreneur, brought to you by Beats Be Done, which is a home services platform that will allow home service providers to market their service to clients who are looking for the expertise that they have. These aren't working. All right. Thank you for joining today. A little bit about me. I am Ursula Dunn, owner and CEO of Beats Be Done. I will be your host for all 30 days of 15 minutes for the entrepreneur. How this works. So I promise to only take up 15 minutes of your time, regardless of any technical difficulties like we had today. And then, sorry, there will be homework. So grab a notebook, grab something to write on, or put it in your phone because we will have an assignment. Ideally, by the end of these sessions, you will have a playbook in which to start, or if you already have your business, some inspiration on how to grow your business. Our agenda follows the same routine every day. We have a topic of the day and an inspirational quote, something that is generally in line with what we're talking about for the day, a case study to kind of drive that message home, and then a couple of tips that you can use. Unfortunately, this is not an interactive session because of time. So I always welcome anyone who would like to discuss anything further or just talk about their business. I'm offering a free 30-minute virtual coffee session with myself. So reach out to me at info@beatsbedone.com. Today is day 4, overcoming the fear of the unknown, right? This is a great topic because all entrepreneurs experience this. The quote that we have for today is, do the thing you fear and continue to do so. This is the quickest and surest way of all victory over fear by Dale Carnegie, right? And it's so appropriate because most entrepreneurs experience a great deal of fear as they enter into the unknown or charter into the unknown when they start their business. And most times, even more than a business will fail from not having a healthy dose of fear. Businesses don't get off the ground just, simply because you're afraid to just jump in there and get in the water and do it. So for today's message, case study is Method Products. This is a company started by Eric Ryan and Adam Lowry. They both had an adverse experience with toxic chemicals. Being roommates, they talked to each other. They talked to each other and said, hey, there has to be a better way to do this, to have cleaning supplies that are not chemical, non-toxic, and also has really cool packaging. So they got together and brainstormed. Adam was able to come up with a formula, and Ryan was the man behind the brilliant and innovative packaging. And then so they launched Method Products and went from 0 to $100 million company in just 24 months, raising $34 million in investment capital. And how they do this? They leveraged a need in the market that was so sought after by customers that it was a great time to do it. And by 2012, they were the largest green cleaning product company in the U.S. Now, how did they overcome their fear, right, of starting a business? Eric was no stranger to entrepreneurship. He grew up with his grandfather who worked for Ford, and then, left Ford to start his own mechanical business. And he grew up in the office of his grandfather watching him. So he knew at a very early age that he wanted to be an entrepreneur. And even though he had this in his DNA, it still didn't stop him from having fear of starting his business in what he calls beating the head games. But he forged forward anyway. And how he did that was by 3 simple basic steps. What he did was concept development. They wrote out their concepts and then they sent it to their 20 smartest friends, right? And they were looking for feedback. They're not looking for the type of feedback that we usually look for. And it's like, oh, it's great, go, yay, the positive feedback. They were actually looking for the type of feedback that would help them to mitigate any risk and any gaps in their product or their process. So they got really great feedback. They made adjustments based on the feedback that they received, and then they went into prototyping. When they prototyped, they took it to like all of the small grocery stores in their area. They were able to get into 30 stores, and it did really well. So now that they had proof of concept, they raised like $34 million, and then they got into a limited market in Target. And it did really well in Target, and they were able to scale to all the Targets nationwide. So, you know, lesson learned that everybody who's starting a business experiences fear. It's not uncommon, and it's actually healthy. It's what you do about that fear, and that you don't let it paralyze you and stop you from moving forward with your endeavor. So, based on their experience, I came up with some tips for us to look at when we're starting our business. First step is get feedback. Yes, look for that hard to hear constructive feedback so that you can make the adjustments and pivot and be successful. Not everybody's hating on you. Sometimes we just need to go back to the drawing board. So let's get the feedback. And if you don't have people in your circle who you think have the knowledge to give you feedback, look in different communities to share your idea, or your local business areas like Small Business Development, the SBA. They have resources. There's also a group called SCORE that has free mentoring, and they give free advice to small business owners. So if you don't have the expertise in your area, there are definitely tons of resources. Look it up on the internet that can give you some feedback and some guidance. The second thing is bootstrapping. Like, they started small. They didn't try to like just go to Walmart right out the bat. They tested for proof of concept first, and really just bootstrap based on, you know, the finances and things that they had, and then they were able to show investors that they really had something, and the investors were willing to get behind them. De-risk along the way. So don't worry about, okay, what if this might happen, this might happen. It might not happen. And if it happens, there's usually a solution. So just de-risk along the way. Don't worry about trying to figure everything out before you launch your business. And then you scale. Once you've done all of these things, you are ready to scale your business and go into a larger market and grow. It doesn't take a lot of time, and it doesn't take a lot of money. You can definitely look into like different areas of venture capital. You can look at grants. You can look at competitions to get what you need to scale your product. It just takes a little elbow grease. All right. So that brings me to our homework. And I got 3 minutes. I'm doing really great on time. So for our homework today, I want you to write out your greatest fears in running or you're starting your business, just so that you can confront it up front. Just write it out, everything. I'm afraid that I would fail. I'm afraid that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm afraid, you know, that people will make fun of me. I'm afraid that, you know, I'll get sued. You know, whatever your fears might be, write it down. Because once you write it down, you can look at it and say, okay, well, what do I need to do to mitigate those fears? Yesterday, we talked about getting expertise from other people and to fill in the gaps where you might not have the knowledge base, taking on partners. Eric and Ryan were great. Eric and Adam were great partners because one was good at the formula, the other was good at the packaging. So there's a lot of different options for mitigating your fears or mitigating the things that you don't know. So it's not an end of the world type thing that you have these fears or you have these gaps. And then, as always, if you feel so inclined, share on the Bees Be Done Facebook or Instagram site what you came up with for your homework. You don't have to, but it would be nice. We'd love to hear from you. And also, finally, like I said, if you have any further questions or anything you want to discuss whether it be today's topic or if you want to discuss your business idea, I'm open. I'm giving free 30-minute virtual coffees with me where we can talk about anything. We can talk about this topic or we can talk about your business. And finally, I hope that you guys will join us for day 5. All right, my screen's not moving. But tomorrow we will be discussing finding your passion, because that's what's really going to keep you going as you encounter challenges through starting and going with your business. So we really want to define what your passion is, what that thing is that's going to get you out of your bed every morning. All right, well, again, this was brought to you by Deeds Be Done, the home services platform. We allow small businesses to market their business to clients and grow their business. We also provide a lot of tools and resources for small business to develop and grow. Our heart is truly with entrepreneurs and helping you to be your best self and to reach your financial goals. So again, go to our website, join our mailing list, or sign up to become one of our providers on the platform www.deedsbedone.com. All right, and I think that's my time. So I'm going to let you guys go on and be successful in your day. Hope to see you tomorrow.